Hello, everyone, and whoa, or did we go?
I mean, we can go now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Marriage Mixtape. I'm Kandice.
Ryan.
And we got Jay.
Oh, fucking waving at
Was?
I just got this giant studio audience just like, yeah, please hold
You in the back.
right off the bat. Here we go.
hold your applause, please.
We got Jay with us as well.
Yeah, the producer.
What's up?
So today,
Yeah.
we are discussing summer vacations, family summer vacations, past youthful summer vacations, our retro throwback to old school vacations. So yeah, summertime. So we thought it'd be a good idea to just kind of like discuss. Discuss what we're doing for a vacay, what we've done in the past, so places around our local community that you can go to if you aren't planning. If what?
Get away from me.
No, that's not what we're talking about. That's a whole different episode.
So I, despite living here more than 15 years, I don't really know that. It's kind of strange that you guys are like trying to look at the back of the monitor that you can't really see me. But I don't really know like where can I take my wife and go for a nice walk, or I don't know, like like I always go with the mindset of, if I am curious about this, I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of people curious about it. So
and I've lived here my whole life.
Like secret spots, place to take the kids, or go for a walk or whatever.
Yeah.
What do you got?
And we got it. I was born and raised Bothell, so I've got all the spots. So just to like throw it back, since I was born and raised in Bothell Coug alum, my family, like, we didn't do a lot of traveling for vacation. We literally stayed around this area. We did a lot of staycationing, as it has become to known. We would go to Blythe Park. Is that what it's called? Where the trestle is?
I've heard of that.
Downtown Bothell. Is it called? I should know this. I'm just like bragging about how I'm like downtown. Border Right. Is it called that? I don't remember.
One of the descriptions of the places she goes is going to be like, it's this tree off the street.
Just like how
I went once back in 88.
Oh my God. Okay. So forgive me. However, I do believe it's called Blythe Park. We would go down there and do long walks on the Burke Gamlin Trail. When we would break away from our parents, I don't condone this at all whatsoever because the slough is disgusting, but we would jump off a trestle. Oh, not me personally, Mom. I never did that because he told me no. But my friends and I, we would watch my brother was too scared to do anything. But we would literally see our friends like jump off the trestle into the slough of Bothell, which is disgusting. But that goes back to like the youth of the 80s. We were just left to our own devices. But we would go to Blythe Park. We would go to Lake Washington a lot, which is in Kenmore. Starts in Kenmore and goes on forever. Yeah, goes on forever. And then they didn't have a lot of the fun stuff that us new parents get, like trampoline houses and what is that place right up here called?
Elevated Sports. So
we did a lot of stuff more outside in Bothell when I was a kid.
I don't know. So I remember we used to jump off of like trestles, like bridges.
Yeah.
That were like railroad bridges.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget, I called my buddy up and I'm like, hey man, you got to come get me. Let's go jumping off these bridges in the rivers. And he was like, I don't need gas money. I think we're like 16. And I was like, hold on a second, I'll call you back. And like, I went around my whole house and like lifted up every seat cushion, like went into the dryer. Like I did everything that I knew that like there might be a couple of pennies.
You were like shopping your house?
Oh, I raided the whole house. And I called him. I ended up getting like 15 or 17 bucks. And I called him. I'm like, yo, this is how much I got. Yeah.
To go jump off something high and probably super dangerous.
Yeah.
And so you took all your change.
He was like,
to the
bro,
gas station.
we could drive all day. It's $17.
Which was true back then, which is totally true. I could fill up my tank for like $5.
Yeah. Oh, we drove all over the place.
That's insane to me. That's
and then unsupervised jumped off of these super high bridges into the shallow water.
So funny you mentioned gas prices, because someone told me that Washington or Seattle has the highest in the nation right now.
Oh, probably.
It seems high.
So when I started driving, I remember 79 cents.
Oh.
So what was it for?
99. I remember 99 cents was like,
they're $1.
Yeah.
Okay. $1 for sure.
Yeah. And we could. And I think that's why our parents back in our time, we drove, like we would go to Wenatchee. The furthest we would go was like Chelan.
We go to Sun Lakes and Chelan.
Yeah, like we would do, and that's all local Washington stuff. But like we would drive around and do road trips and camping, which I hate camping now as an adult. Like you can't pay me to camp. Believe me, people have tried, and they cannot pay me to camp.
No, I hate bugs.
I hate laying on the ground.
I don't sleep on the ground.
I don't want to sleep on the ground.
Like we have a homeless problem. Where'd you do that for fun?
Yeah,
homeless for fun. Oh, that sounds great.
That's why we sleep on top of our car.
Yeah.
We have one of those rooftop
tent.
Does it make it more comfortable? Because it doesn't sound like it.
It comes with a air mattress like built in, so it is super comfortable.
Yeah, but people still try to sell me on like you can camp, you can lay on the ground with an air mattress. I'm like, no, because that shit deflates and someone's in the middle.
Start out on the roof and end up in the front seat. That's what I don't want to do.
So
it's the middle of the night, the shit caves in.
Yeah, we haven't had that issue, but so like Auntie Esther hates like anything on the ground.
Yep,
so we would never go camping.
No.
Until we discovered the fact that you can sleep on top of your house, and all you have to do is just flip the thing over.
So is she more okay with sleeping on top of her car because she feels high and safe from critters?
Yes.
That's the reason why.
And then the post camp where she doesn't have to clean anything.
Yeah, see, for me, it's like I just don't like outside, I don't think. Like, I like to be outside for, like, laying by the beach or laying by a pool or doing super...
I just had that problem where, like, wherever I go, the smoke from the fire follows me.
Oh, because he's that hot.
No matter where I go around the fire, it just, like, is in my mouth and my eyes and everywhere. I could change seats and just go, and it just all of a sudden the wind changes, and it's like, oh, here you go. Here's some more
smoke in your eye.
Yeah.
Well, smoke does follow beauty. You know that, right?
Well.
All right, back on track. So where can families go?
Well, around here, when our kids were smaller, we had we still do have a plethora of places that we...
Miniman's pool. It's free if you're a Bothell resident.
It is free. And before, I used to go to the McMiniman's pool. I say McMiniman's wrong. Did I say it right that time?
You did that time. I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh my God, that's amazing. So we used to have that as a pool when I was a kid. It was like the Bothell City pool. And then McMiniman's took it over, and now it's free to Bothell residents. And we do take our kids there quite often, and they do love it. It's heated, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And it's open air.
In fact, there's a bar right above it. Nothing.
I have a smidge to do with it, but not a lot of it. But we do love the McMiniman's pool, and we do love the McMiniman's grounds just in general.
Yeah, just go walking around there. It gets you like, you're not just sitting at a table.
And they have fires out there, so you feel like you're camping if you're not a camper. You get that experience. You can sit outside. Yeah. We also used to take our babes to Jump Planet or the trampoline park. It's not called Jump Planet.
Elevated Sports.
Right behind us.
Yeah.
Elevated Sports, which they love. I loved until I did have too many kids and I can't jump anymore for reasons I'm sure many of you know of. But Elevated Sports is a really fun spot. Stop. Elevated Sports is a really fun spot to take your kids. Like that place is like has everything. Dodgeball, they can try to like whack each other with balls. They can jump if they just want to jump by themselves. They have a whole jungle Jimmy thing in there that people can crawl on.
Yeah.
They have food. And yeah, it's just all encompassing.
They have summer camp.
They do have summer camps. Yeah. I hear them every day.
Well, also they have what is that? Mill Creek. You know what I'm talking about?
The
same thing. Yeah, the arena.
The Arena Sports.
Arena
Sports, yeah.
Arena Sports.
That place is actually...
Oh, shoot. That's not what we were talking about?
No.
Oh, you were talking about Elevated Sports.
Yeah, which is the trampoline one.
I was talking about Arena.
Oh, well, Elevated Sports has camps too because you can hear them. But because we actually live in front of them or behind them, however you look at it.
Full spot.
Anyways, so Arena Sports, we find that as a family to be still fun because we love playing the laser tag. Oh, and oh my God, Jay, I'm going to have to send you this video to put in here. But I have a video of Ryan and Heath and Cohen in like virtual with masks on with guns and they're like walking around.
The virtual reality thing.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, and you guys, I don't know what you guys are doing, but outside, you guys know what you're doing, but like watching you do whatever you were doing with the virtual reality thing on was hilarious because you guys are just like bumping into each other and like, you had a whole
thing. Like the kids play video games so much now that like by the time we put on a virtual reality helmet, they're like, on me, get over here, come on, I got need help. And they're like we're in some like real like scourge or something.
Like you're in a real battle.
Yeah.
But they had a lot of fun things. And my cousin who lives in...
Remember the laser tag thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I came out of that thing. I was so sweaty.
You did really good. And everybody did want you... Sweaty. All our kids, like little friends, wanted to be on Ryan's team because he didn't care. He was just like, you were half lasering them and half just running them over.
Yeah.
But they were like, I'd rather be with him than against him. They learned that really quick.
What I also learned real quick is that I'm a bigger target. So when I'm there... Like, there's no hiding from me. Like, that thing was just...
Harper and I, we did that as the family, when the whole family did that. When we did it, we were called campers. I guess which again, here's this camping theme. But we were called campers because we didn't really want to play. And we just sat there and just shot into the air. I don't think our lasers were actually going anywhere. But it's super fun.
So we didn't have anything like that. We had, they used to take us to Wild Waves.
Oh.
And go to the water park in the summer.
Have you been to a water park, Jay?
Oh. I mean, we had Six Flags.
Where?
In Philly. So over by Jersey, it's like an hour drive. So
Jersey.
Six Flags. Enough said.
So,
right?
Jay, you're from Jersey.
No, I'm from Philly.
Okay, but you've been to Jersey for Six Flags?
I've been to Jersey.
So did you hear about Action Park?
Yes.
We just watched a whole
Class Action Park.
Have you seen that?
You gotta watch it.
It is the 80s wrapped up into a documentary about a water park. Just about. Ryan and I were laughing so hard. It is the greatest.
These kids are getting messed up. And they're like, but they know it. And they're just like, yeah, I'm going to go back next weekend.
And they're like, they literally were saying like, this was the 80s. Your parents didn't know what you were doing. They just sent you with money and were like, here you go.
The lifeguards were all like 14 and 15 years old.
They're like jumping off of 9-foot cliffs. They said they had this one water slide that they just went, and you guys like caught air and you had no idea where you're going. You're just free falling. And everyone's like, this is awesome. Like, do it again. And he's like, you're going there and there's a possibility you can die. He's like, but that was the entire, he goes, that was the fun part and that was the entire 80s. Yeah. Like you could, whatever we were doing, we could possibly hurt ourselves.
Yeah.
Or severely mangle our body parts.
Yeah.
But we still did it anyway.
I guarantee you right now, you could call up any one of our parents and be like, what do you think we did during the day? They'd have no clue.
And now what we're talking about with Jay about like things that people can do around here in the summer is super contained.
Yeah.
Like super like you're inside this arena, you're inside.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not the most outdoorsy type, so I'm sure people like day hike. There's a day hike that I kept getting lost on. You told me I couldn't go to anymore because me and the kids like almost had to like Uber out of there.
You got lost.
Oh my God.
You went for a hike and got lost?
Yeah.
Where is this?
In Woodinville. It's a national like nature area. It's like all these trails, and me and the kids would go there and we find our way out more often than not, but then we didn't one time, and I was like calling Ryan, I'm like, I'm legit lost.
And the kids in the background are going, "You need to come get us." I don't know where you're
at. But we did come out of the woods at one point, and there was houses. So I was like, I can just Uber from here back to my car, and I'll be fine. So
just knock on somebody's door. We're alive.
I know, but like, what would have happened if I was like back in the 80s, right? Like, if I had none of my stuff, my phone, like, couldn't call anybody, I'd have been like stuck in the woods forever.
I feel like back in the 80s, you would have found yourself out.
No.
I bet you would have got out of there quicker.
No, you don't know how non-woodsy I am. I would not have. I would have been the person who would have been like, I watched this movie where the moss grows on this side and I'm supposed to walk that way or something weird. Like, literally, it would have made no sense.
There's a trail. It's got to get out of here somehow.
So, Ryan, since you've lived in Bothell for 6? No, way longer.
Way long. 15.
What are your top summer picks for places to go?
I like Denny.
Oh,
so going to the beach, go to Denny Park.
That's one of my favorites.
Where is that?
Kenmore.
Yeah, it's like Kirkland, Kenmore.
Is that where the
kind of by Bastyr? If you go Bastyr, you just keep going and then it drops.
Yeah,
down.
past the golf course.
Okay.
Inglewood.
Yeah.
Inglewood.
Yeah.
Just being at that beach and like you can see Mount Rainier and everything in the background, and I'll just get waist deep out there and just kind of just hang out.
I thought you were gonna say I'll just get wasted.
No, not waist. I don't do that.
No, God, not at a public park.
I know.
But yeah, I love Denny. My mom would take us there all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah. I really like Denny. Waverly is really nice.
That's the Kirkland.
Yep, that's in Kirkland. I really like that one.
Oh, is that the one like super tucked away?
Down the hill.
That's a if you know, you know thing.
Yeah.
If you don't know.
Yeah. So maybe we don't want people to know,
because it does get crowded.
It can get crowded, and there's no parking. So
yes.
Somehow
don't remember this.
I don't know. Around Bothell, I mean, just jumping on the slough and walking.
Yeah, and Ryan used to live right in downtown, so he would do a lot of walking. Like, he would walk to downtown Bothell. There's a lot of fun shopping down there and a lot of places to eat. I know this is
all closed off. See, it's all...
Oh, yeah.
Which is really cool.
Super fun.
Lots of craft beers. I mean, all sorts of cool places.
The McMinimans thing, the pool, I don't think that many people know that it's free if you're a Bothell resident.
Yeah.
Show your ID and so it shows that you're Bothell.
Does that count for unincorporated Bothell too?
As long as
it says Bothell.
As long as it says Bothell.
It says Bothell.
Yeah.
As long as it says Bothell. And they have a community room back there too that is run through the city. So if like you need to host like a birthday party
or a family reunion.
Whatever.
It only holds how many people? Like 30 max?
Yeah, probably 30 people, but you could rent it for free. It doesn't cost you anything. You just sign up.
If you're
a Bothell resident.
Should we go record a show there?
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's no lighting in there, you wouldn't be able to see us.
I mean,
there's no windows or anything.
I love no light.
What if we just walked around McMiniman?
That'd be great.
Yeah.
I think that'd be great. We should totally do it.
Oh, we could totally do it.
Okay, if we were gonna go, by the way, are we repping Brooklyn Bros Pizzeria today?
I am repping their hat.
Okay.
Ryan got me this hat after.
I'm sorry, did I jump the gun on something you guys were gonna do?
No. Ryan, they actually sponsored with Ryan the last
concert series,
and provided.
We got we bought a bunch of pizza, a lot of pizza.
Right.
Yeah,
and then
they provided a ton of swag, and I got a hat.
I dig it because, again, like I came from the by the slice culture, and then like you can't find that here. You can't find a
unless
slice.
you want to go get like a crappy slice from the mall, but nobody wants to do that.
Yeah.
This is legit pizza.
So Mill Creek Chamber board meets there.
Oh, okay.
So we
at Brooklyn Brothers.
Yeah. So I always
get a slice.
I always get a slice.
Damn, I need to go to that one.
Pizza's good.
The pizza's really good.
Just the board, not the entire chamber, just the board. Yeah.
I'll just crash. Like I'm here for the pizza.
No, I don't.
Well,
you have
to buy your own.
I have to. Oh, and yeah, I'm gonna buy my own pizza.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to be on the board. We can just go get a pizza.
Oh, we can do that, but it's more fun with friends.
That is
really
that is true.
Friend.
It is a good looking hat, though.
They did a good job on their hats.
One of the other thing we can do is like we can get food to go, right? And then like eat it, and we're just like
doing reviews.
Like, did you see the Dave Portney? What's this guy?
Yeah,
him doing the pizza review.
Yeah,
we should do something like that where we get food from local restaurants.
And
we're just like,
I'm full in.
But we gotta be, and we're totally sidetracking, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, but we're gonna be like real about it. Like, we're not faking it. If it's not good, we're gonna say,
I'm not gonna say
it's not for me.
Yeah.
Like, people know that's who I am as a person, anyways. Yeah. Like, if I don't like something, I can't even fake it on my face.
By the way, it's a person. Did you doesn't matter? People, children.
Mixed coffee closed.
No.
But you know, mixed coffee.
Yeah.
Right? They closed.
Oh.
Because I was like, hey, what's the best coffee in the street, right?
We just talked about that.
And I was like, okay, so we have Visible, and then we have Bequest, and then we have Mixed.
Yeah.
And then somebody was like, Mixed is
closed. Oh, that's sad.
They're closed.
I wonder if they went somewhere else, maybe.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
maybe they're mixing stuff up.
Maybe they mixed it up.
Yeah.
Like Marriage Mixtape.
Yeah.
Look at that segue. Look at that. Also, I was what? Oh God, I had a thought about summer, and now it flew out my head because I said something.
Summertime.
Summer. Carry on. Someone carry on.
Are we going anywhere? Is there any more?
We just went to Boston and
nobody else turning 11 or 13.
13. Nobody. No.
Okay. Nobody else turning any other.
But did we even recap our Boston trip and our New York one even a little bit? I don't think we did.
No, we can real quick.
So I am a newcomer to both locations, and I can tell you from coming out of this vacation, I fully fell in love with Boston. Told Ryan those are one of the places, like when I go somewhere, I usually ask myself, could I live there? And Boston was one of the ones that got a yes check. Could live in Boston.
You like the water there?
I like the water. The lobster. Yeah. I loved Fenway. That was awesome. And not that we just went to touristy spots, but downtown was super clean, super amazing.
Everybody was super nice.
Oh my gosh. We were in a bar, and I was laughing with Ryan. Ryan maybe not so much, but I was like...
It was the bar that Paul Revere left from on his midnight ride. No joke, the lady told us.
Yeah.
I totally trust her.
No, it's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Because that other drunk lady told us to come in, because that's why. But I was sitting there, I was like, Ryan, you told me everyone on the East Coast was like asses, and like, don't talk to them, don't look them in the eyes.
Why would you say that?
I didn't say it like
Why would you say
What did you say?
I said...
They'll beat me up.
No, I said...
If you...
They say, what are you looking at?
Well, no, so if you just went up to a random stranger and be like, hey, how you doing? Like, they might beat you up.
No, I still did. And listen, New Yorkers, they were so friendly. And Ryan was like, what is happening? Like, remember we were talking?
Everybody was
super friendly. And you're like, this isn't what I remember.
Maybe it's like a post-COVID thing.
Maybe it's a Candace thing.
You know? That it could be.
Because I was like, how you doing? And they were all just like, we're great. How are you?
Yeah, they lost this. She got one and they lost theirs. That's how. That's crazy.
But you guys, I actually was carded in New York because some lady thought I was from London. She thought I was British.
She wanted your passport.
She wanted my passport to check my age because she thought she heard an accent. I give her my passport. She goes, what are you handing me this for? And I go, because you asked for it. She goes, it's a United States one. And I was like, yeah, I was born here. And she goes, no, you sound British. I was like, do I?
Do I?
Do I?
Do I drink water?
So excited, right? It's like, oh shit, she's never gonna live this down.
I heard about it the rest of the day.
The rest of the night, I just talked to my phony, awful British accent, but it worked. I wasn't even trying then. I was just trying to get our pizza out.
And then, of course, I talked shit to the one Boston guy.
Oh God, Jay, who's gonna get beat up?
But they was funny.
Days was.
What?
Oh, you have to tell.
So we're in this bar, and we're the same bar. This is the same.
The Paul Revere bar.
Yeah, the Paul Revere bar. Same time, having a good time. Just hanging out, talking with the bartender. This guy comes up, super nice guy, and he's obviously knows everybody who lives there and everything. And we're getting ready to get up and leave, and we've been talking for a while, so it wasn't like just some random. Anyways, he looks over at me and he goes, "Hey, my name is blah blah blah. What's your name?" I was like, "Ryan," and he goes, "Oh, Brian with a B," and I said, "No, Ryan with a R." I know
he said it again. He goes,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah,
Oh,
Brian, you're right."
I'm like, "No, with the R," and I was like, "I know you guys have trouble with your R's," and the bartender looked at me like, "Oh my God," and the guy looked at me and he goes, "Yeah, we do."
Because he was probably saying Ryan, but it sounded like Brian.
Yeah, I'm like, R.
It was hilarious. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But we did have the best time. New York, I loved. We saw so many sights. I walked these guys around and I learned the subway system. I was so proud of myself. Ryan was like so sick of hearing about how I could be a New Yorker if I really wanted to be, because I was able to get like us to point A to point B on a subway. Like I wasn't doing anything really difficult. I was just getting on and getting off.
I think it was more the fact that everywhere was like a sauna. Like it was just
It was hot, yeah. The city is hot.
super hot.
But
Did you do the bagel?
what bagel?
Like New York bagel, you know?
No, we just kept eating pizza.
Yeah, we ate a lot of one slice.
I kind of became a pizza over that trip.
We got cannolis. That was really good.
But that's our trip for this summer. We really don't have anything. We're just doing local. Like we were actually talking about going to Disney Park this weekend. We love to go. There's a place in Edmonds that we do. I know it's not super local, but the beach in Edmonds we do love to go to as well, just for something different. But yeah, we don't
Passion tequila.
not with our children. Well, sometimes because our kids like it
I
too.
like chips and salsa.
Everyone loves chips and salsa.
Yeah.
Passion tequila is one of our favorites. We'll have to bring them in. We'll bring in
Like chips
margaritas, and we'll do a margarita tasting. And you'll be able to tell passion tequilas versus anybody else's. I bet you money.
And then 15 minutes into this,
We're gonna have
all hell breaks loose.
We're gonna have my son Uber us all home.
Wait. Why would your son have to Uber you home?
Wait until you try passion tequilas.
No,
Margarita.
but why can't he just?
Well, I mean, like I just call him an Uber. Like he's a teen Uber,
Oh, gotcha.
tuner.
Okay.
But yeah, so we don't have a lot of trips planned. We're just gonna stay local. We're trying to really do more stuff around here. Football season's starting, so we're gonna spend a lot of time at Popkini, which is also
Is that the one
right downtown Bothell.
next to McMiniman?
Mhm.
Yep.
So we should do something down there, especially during football season. That'd be fun.
I mean, sure. You know, I've got like 17 bodies.
You do?
We're gonna claw.
What? Poor Uncle Jay.
Uncle Jay's everywhere. You know.
Yes.
That's
Well,
right.
they're right next to each other, so it won't be that bad. But yeah, so I do have a trip to Virginia coming up. Going to DC and Virginia in August for work. Again. Mm-hmm. And so Ryan calls it my American history tour.
So make sure you stop by Wawa.
Water?
It's called Wawa. No, it's just called Wawa.
Okay.
And you're gonna walk in there, and it's gonna be like this heavenly experience, where you're gonna be able to find cold subs, hot subs, chips and drinks and everything.
It's just like a convenience store?
It's like the heaven version of 7-Eleven.
Oh, I do love a good convenience store.
Yes.
Do they have makeup?
I don't know. It's been a minute.
Well, I mean, like,
So-
you know, like,
Up Jay by these stores.
So you gotta make sure you get a Wawa peach iced tea.
Wawa peach iced tea. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to try it.
And you get a meatball.
Is this on the
sub.
Virginia side or
It's
anywhere?
everywhere.
Oh,
It's
okay.
basically,
It's a chain.
Virginia up. It's there.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Because I do love a good convenience store run.
Yeah,
You
it
can get a
is-
lip gloss,
you
a
get
snack,
everything.
a drink, and you're set.
Yeah, lip gloss definitely.
Lip
They
gloss,
have that.
snacks,
Yep.
drinks.
They have
That's what
that.
girls do.
And then try the pretzel.
She's
Try the pretzel.
I am
Now I don't know. I
pretzels.
don't know if Philly pretzel gets delivered all the way down there, but do check.
How far is Philly from there?
It's a minute. It's like
Is it closer?
3 hours,
Oh, that's like going across Washington.
something like that. I know going across Washington is 6.5.
But if we went 3 hours, where would we be?
You'd be in Wenatchee.
Yeah, but see, this is what Ryan and I talk about all the time. If we're on the East Coast, if you go 3 hours, you're somewhere cool like Philadelphia, or somewhere where you can see new sights. Here, you're like,
I mean, Philly to New York is 2 hours.
Oh, that's not bad.
And then New York to Boston is, I think, another 5. So like Philly to Boston is the same thing as here to Medford.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. We could drive so many more places, so many more adventures to be had.
Just so many.
But then if you actually lived there, you wouldn't.
You don't. Why?
Yeah, I
Oh, because you don't? Oh, you wouldn't if you live there?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we do. Like, we go to Chelan and we go to Leavenworth. That's the place. I know. See, that's what I'm saying. Or we can go to Portland, which...
we're not going.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to put... No more Portland. No, not for us. So, guys, wrapping up summer. I want to...
McMenamins.
Makes top of the list. I think it has all-encompassing.
Arena Sports.
Super...
Denny.
Okay.
Oh, Denny.
Brooklyn
Brothers.
Pizza. Passion Tequila
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I would say...
Are we like intentionally trying to get sponsorship right now? Like we're just naming stuff off.
No, you know what's really good? Sparta's, and they just opened up.
Sparta's.
Excellent.
Yeah, see, right there by Sprouts.
Yeah, and
okay, they're in our pizza challenge.
Yep,
they're in the pizza challenge.
Oh, Sparta's.
They're really good pizza.
We should. Okay, so we should. Okay, we really have to wrap up.
Yeah,
we should get like 3 places.
Yeah.
And then let's get like a pie from each place.
Done.
And then we just...
Is this next? This is... We just heat this up for next week after. I think we just did the pizza challenge.
Figure it out.
Okay? It's going to be amazing.
Yeah. We can do a pizza challenge. We can do a fall challenge.
We are... The one summer event that we are doing this summer that before we wrap up, that Ryan and I are pretty excited about. We're going to see if the kids want to go with us. They might not because it includes walking, which, teens don't really like to do much of. But we're going to Chinatown in Seattle. They're having like a
food tour,
like a food crawl. That they had one in June, they had one in July, and now they're having one August 19th, where you can go to all these different places, like around Wajimaya, around all of Chinatown, and they have food between $4 and $8.
Oh,
so
like a sample.
Yes, just a little bite, but they're actually not little. You actually get like a lot of food.
It's like a Chinese bite of Seattle.
Oh, it looks so amazing. I have posted it on my IG a lot already because I'm just really excited about all the bites.
And when is this?
This is August 19th.
Oh, right on.
And so Ryan and I will be down there. If anybody wants to join, just holler out at us. We'll be walking around for sure, eating our way through Chinatown. But it just looks so amazing. And it's super affordable. Like, you can get stuff. You can even look on the menu or look at the different places and say, like, I can afford these many places, I can afford all the food.
But if you eat like 50 things at $4, that becomes not affordable.
Yeah.
Well, what if you're really hungry and you just don't care?
What if you have 50 kids?
Well, then you have other problems or not problems, but you have bigger things to do than go to this Chinatown thing I'm talking about.
I drop them all off.
Down to $4 for you. $4 for you.
$4, you got $8. It work.
All right, guys. We're not gonna. No one's having 50 kids, but Thank you for joining us and enjoy your summer. I hope this helped a little bit. If you're new to Bothell, Mill Creek, to find a spot to go to this summer. If not, and you want more details, you can reach out to me and Ryan at any time.
Yeah, we should tell people like where they can
hit us up on
find you.
Yeah, Instagram, Facebook, Marriage Mixtape.
But I mean, like, actually tell them where to find you. Like, what's the handle?
Marriage Mixtape? What's the handle? You'll edit this all out, right?
No.
What's the handle?
So, like, what's the Instagram, like, handle, like, ID? Like,
my Instagram handle is at Candice.80. I don't even know. But actually, that might be
I guess I'll just have to throw that in there in the graphic.
Just add
you.
Yeah, I think mine's Ryan Mills 42.
Oh, mine is Candice.Marie80. And I'll tell you what Ryan's is. God, I didn't even know. Jay just taught us something. Ryan is Ryan Mills 42.
Oh, Lordy.
Mills 42.
I can't believe he just taught us something.
There you go.
I don't know what he was talking about.
There you go.
But yes, you can find us on IG from our handles.
Sounds good.
Candice.Mills80 and Ryan.Mills42.
Ask us questions. Let us know.
All right, guys. Bye.